Good morning. Welcome. Today, 1:35, Monday, August 19th, 2024. We are in the great town of Bend, Oregon at the Home 2 Suites. Sad news. I tried to get the zipper on my tent back in business. Actually, threw the whole thing in the shower, got all the dirt and the muck out of it, dried it out, relubricated the zipper, but it's this problem with these lightweight zippers. They try to make things so ultralight. Sometimes they go a little too far. The zipper is trash. So if I had only a week or two more to go, I'd probably just live with it and hope no little critters would climb on in. But I still got a while to go. So I bit the bullet. Of course, there's an REI in Bend, which is great, but they do not have the tent I want in stock or in the store. So boo to that. But I did find another chain out here called the Sportsman's Warehouse, and they're actually having a sale right now on Big Agnes tents. So it kind of works out the same, because if I paid full price at REI, I get the points and get the money back at whenever that happens. But this way I save over $100 on the tent now, and I have the tent. I don't have to buy a tarp. I already have that, and I'll have an extra set of poles, because the poles do go at some point. You need to get them restrung. But so, I might send in this tent when I get back home to get the zipper replaced. We had to do that with our Big Agnes 3-person tent, and I think Sarah and I will get a lot of years of use out of that. So maybe worth doing it for this one as well. That way I'll have a backup for the CDT and the AT already all set. So yeah, gear breaks down. It's too bad it didn't make it the whole way, but luckily I, had budgeted money. This is right in the budget. You expect gear to fail. I mean, even my sleeping bag, I used the same sleeping bag for probably 10 years and finally trashed it after last year and got a new one, a Nemo Disco 30, and I like it a lot. So then the question will be at the end of this hike, do I send it in to get it washed, or just all right, it served me well for 5-6 months, and just get a brand new one? So that kind of stuff. This is from the guy who won't replace his sun hoodie. Anyway, it's about 9 o'clock, doing a lot of stuff. Had wasted an hour this morning because I belong to Audible. So with Audible, you can just pay annually, a one-time charge, and then you get 12 books, and you get access to this whole big catalog. But there was a subscription charge to my Audible account, the $14.95 a month. Wait, this isn't right. I don't do it monthly. So I had to get on with Audible, and then they told me, oh, it's another member of your household. So Sarah and I have different Amazon accounts just because we've had them before we met. And I usually glom on to Sarah's because she has Prime. But for Audible, that's one of the few things where I have to use my own account so I don't mess up. We don't have each other's book selections and all that jazz. So it just was a fluke that Sarah signed up. She's been on Audible before, but she signed up for another trial to get some books and just happened to be on my account at the time. So no fraud. That's what I was worried about. But it took an hour of figuring all that out to make sure that, because my credit card is getting used at a lot of different places, and you never know if someone is, getting a hold of it. So luckily that all worked out, but that killed an hour. So I had some breakfast at the hotel down here, had another cup of coffee. The store where I have to pick up my tent is 6 miles away. There is a bus service in town, but I don't have a route that goes there. So I'm gonna have to figure something else out. Hold on, someone just rang our doorbell. We have that fancy
yard sign. I'll just go ahead and leave it. If you don't want it, feel free to trash it, or we can come get it. Thank you. Have a good day.
it's voting season in New Hampshire. So someone just left a political sign. I think Sarah isn't all that leaving signs up, so no problem there. It's amazing. I mean, can you believe that I'm all the way out here in Oregon and I can talk to someone ringing my doorbell in New Hampshire? I mean, for a Gen Xer like me, that's who'd have thought, on my phone. Anyway, I digress. So obviously you can tell I'm like getting recharged. I'm in a good mood. I mean, I'm always in a pretty good mood, but that rain that last night really was a tough one. It was a tough one. So feeling rejuvenated. Gonna get moving soon. I'm probably gonna have to take an Uber to get to where I need to go. That's fine. I've got my resupply packages. I've got to get them opened up. I'm gonna send the old tent back to Sarah. All that fun stuff. So just slowly like getting motivated. The good thing is there's the Chipotle I was going to order from last night is right next to the Sportsman's Warehouse, so I could even pick up dinner tonight. Yeah, so we'll see. A lot of I may want to hit a brewery. There's like a lot I could do here. It's just a matter of and I have to edit. Like, I had a ton of videos done from Crater Lake, but I couldn't upload anything because the Wi-Fi was no good. So I got all those uploaded overnight. But now I have all the videos from Crater Lake to here that I have to add Sarah's stuff, regenerate new videos, and then upload them. That's going to take some time. But I enjoy doing it. It's fun, but it's all just a matter of, there's only so much time in the day. I got a lot I still got to do. Of course, when I got here last night, you never really like think about it. The toilet in the bathroom, like, you know how the water usually comes up halfway in the bowl, like the water was all the way down. I didn't think anything of it until this morning. When I would normally dig a cat hole, I took care of that. And of course, it's not like flushing properly. That's always fun, going down to the front desk and asking for a plunger just to kind of it's like draining, but it's not, there's no disaster, but it's not working the way it should. So whoever was here before me just, clogged it up a bit. So I got to get it unclogged. And of course I asked for the plunger a while ago and it still hasn't shown up yet. But that's no big deal. But for what I'm paying for this room, they should have been here right away. It's funny, like none of these mountain towns are cheap for lodging. I mean, unless you really want to do the hostel thing and I'm just not, when I come into town, I want to spread out and, have a little me time. I get a lot of me time when I'm on the trail, but sometimes at campsites at the end of the night, it gets crowded, which is good. It's good to talk to people, but when you're ready to go to bed at 7:38 and other people aren't, yeah, that's not a lot of fun. I've been pretty lucky picking good campsites lately, so I'm sure that's come across. Wow, have been talking for 9 minutes. That's way too long. All right, we'll check in later when we're out and about. All right, it's about 11:15. We're gonna start doing some errands. I had an Uber. They're gonna take me to the post office. Then maybe I can walk to the UPS store. And then we gotta go to the sporting goods store, and then we gotta go to the Whole Foods. Just used the self-service at the post office and it actually worked pretty well. Skipped the lines. Now we're gonna walk towards the Sportsman's store, and I think there'll be a FedEx or UPS on the way we can use to ship the tent. because of the 10 poles, I couldn't use a priority mailbox. It won't fit. All right, so I was all set to pick up my tent here. And then of course, even though the website said it was at the store in stock, it's not. So I had to cancel that, and now we'll go to REI and see what we can do. I may end up just keeping the old tent and dealing with the broken zipper. We'll see. Just another little hiccup. All right, so after one, still running errands. Pretty much struck out on the tent that I want or need. I guess all the big Agnes went on clearance, so the REI didn't have any, but they're available online, so I may just have it shipped to my next hotel in Hood River, but I'll deal with that after I go to Whole Foods and pick up my Amazon stuff, and probably pick up some dinner there too, if they have some tasty options. All right, so we just stopped at Whole Foods. My Amazon packages were there, so that's good news. Got some stuff for dinner. Got a salad. I was missing not having a salad last night. We'll go back to the hotel. We'll FaceTime with Sarah, and we'll keep working on these videos and just probably relax for the rest of the day would be my guess. All right, we'll do a quick recap for today. Just a bunch of errands in Bend. It's already like almost 7 o'clock. The day just flew by. So I'm finally done editing videos and getting them uploaded. And now I can just relax for a couple of hours and eat. Got some stuff from Whole Foods. We'll see in the morning. I still haven't figured out a ride back to the trailhead tomorrow. We'll worry about that in the morning. We'll see you tomorrow.
So I made it to Connecticut yesterday, just before the bad storms really kicked up. And the town my parents live in, Southbury, they received 10 to 12 inches of rain in 12 hours. So there's a lot of flooding through, there was tons of flooding through town and lots of roads out. But my sister and her family, we have power here, my parents. My sister and her family, they lost power, but no floods at their house. And we were able to just get through all the kind of back roads to their house and pick up my nieces so that they're going to be here with us for the night. So looking forward to sleepover, and it's sunny out now. It's supposed to rain in a bit, so we're going to play outside. Whoa, oh, nice. I think it qualifies as a home run when the ball goes down into the backyard. Yeah.